Good evening and thank you for joining us. A Tucson man says a government contractor is not meeting its obligations to taxpayers.
Pima County pays a private contractor to extradite inmates to the jail from all over the country. News 4 Tucson Sam Salzuedo has tonight's investigation.
Pima County pays security transport services to extradite inmates. One inmate, whose charges were later dropped, says he was mistreated. The News 4 Tucson investigators wanted to verify his complaints and asked for all of the contractually obligated records on his transport. It turns out those logs were never fully recorded. Thomas Bray says his ex-wife falsely accused him of a felony. Then his order to appear in court was mailed to the wrong address. He was extradited from Texas in an STS van with other inmates.
They could have just reached over and killed me if they wanted to. They're not shackled to any bar or anything like that.
The contract between Pima County and STS states vehicles shall be clean inside and out at all times.
The floor was soaked with piss and vomit, and I asked the drivers, the contractors about it, and they said it's not their problem.
The contract also says prisoners shall be provided adequate restroom stops, no greater than 5 hours apart.
It had to have been at least 6 hours. I'm being nice at 6 hours.
Prisoners are entitled to no fewer than 2,467 calories per day, 3 meals per day, and no greater than 14 hours between meals.
It wasn't substantial, it wasn't healthy, and for guys like me with type 2 diabetes, they could have killed me.
Corrine Kendrick is a staff attorney at an organization called the Prison Law Office. She says these transport companies have very little accountability and supervision.
I'm glad to hear that Pima County actually does have these requirements in the contract that they have to stop every few hours and provide food, because unfortunately a lot of other jurisdictions across the country don't have that.
The county's contract states STS's contractor agrees to maintain a transit log of each transport under this contract and shall be delivered with the prisoner. The transit log requires the following information: prisoner name, pickup location, beginning mile, ending mile, signature of prisoner at end of trip, prisoner medical medication information, and prisoner activities, meals, rest stops, stretch breaks, and rest overnight. After more than 3 months of requests from the News 4 Tucson investigators, the Sheriff's Department got the records. The records did not contain meals or breaks during the day. They were not signed by the inmates.
Pima County has an obligation to the taxpayers who are paying for this to make sure that their contractor is abiding by the requirements of the contract.
The Sheriff's Department and contractor declined interview opportunities. In an email, the president of STS stated, security transport always follows the rules for rest stops, medical medication, meals, and rest overnight on transports. Employees have completed travel logs most of the time, but have been advised that it is necessary on all future transports. We've told Pima County that we have not adhered as closely as we agreed to on the transit logs. We're correcting that, and although we were performing the practices, did not notate as agreed. PCSD stated in an email, the Pima County Sheriff's Department maintains a policy where prisoners arrestees shall be kept securely, treated firmly but humanely, and not subjected to unnecessary restraint or use of force. Further, department members shall conduct themselves professionally in all transactions with persons who are in the custody of any criminal justice agency. Should the Sheriff's Department be made aware of malfeasance in regard to the treatment and welfare of inmates being transported by an independent contractor, we, along with the assistance of Pima County Procurement, will examine the services provided.
They're making money. That's all they care about. Each inmate is a dollar sign to them, and that's all it will ever be.
Bray and the company disagree about his treatment. But STS doesn't have the records it's contractually obligated to have to prove he was treated properly. The most recent contract was signed in 2016 with opportunities to renew the contract every year for 4 years. If you have a story you'd like us to investigate, email investigators@KVOA.com or call 955-4444. Investigating for you, Sam Salzuedo, News 4 Tucson.